everybody. So today we are going to talk about facing your fears. So I know that we started watching these videos and making these videos to get into alignment with our goals and to understand ourselves in order to move forward with life. And I came to kind of realize that I am still facing my fears every day. These videos I make, I'm facing my fears. Just so you know, I don't write stuff down. I don't practice. I get these messages in my heart and I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do today. That's what I'm going to talk about. And I don't have a lot of time on my plate. So what I do is I do them in my car because I'm headed into work, and I have a little bit of time, or in between clients, I run into the office and shoot it real quick while they're processing, and I just upload and send, and I don't watch them because I don't want to over criticize and judge everything I'm doing and saying and how I'm saying it and how I look and what I wore. I don't want to take away from the message. So I'm like, I got a message. Let's go record it. And I keep getting encouragement saying, hey, that really helped me out. I sent it to my daughter. Hey, I didn't realize I was doing that. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have known this before. And that encourages me to continue making them, because the truth is I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with it all, but I know that I have these messages, and I know that I worked so hard to get them, to repair myself, to heal, to move forward, to understand, not only myself, but understand everything going on around me. For a long time, I got so caught up in everything but myself and who I was and my identity and, knowing what I wanted. And I was just lost, and I couldn't understand why when I wasn't creating all of this stuff, but it was there. So I had to, learn. I had to do some homework, and I still do every day. I saturate my mind with, audiobooks and podcasts and, the content that's positive, that is, getting me where I want to be. And it's never over. There's always more to learn. It's just a process that continues. And when I stem back to that, I realize that I've been facing my fears. And where I am today is because I have always been that person that, challenge accepted. I'm in. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how I'm going to get there. I have no idea what challenges I'm about to face, because if I do, I won't do them. If I get myself overwhelmed with the details, I'm going to freak out, and I'm not going to, do what I need to do, because I have too much information that makes it seem much bigger than me. And so when I say face your fears, I say this because it's how you grow. It's how you find what your passion is. Because sitting around in your comfort zone, on the couch, you're going to spiral downward fast, because you're absorbing the content that's put in your mind. And a lot of it is subliminal for a product. Society has this kind of, we're little puppets, because it tells you you're not, attractive enough, you're not thin enough, you're not, your skin, your makeup, your hair, your, this is wrong with you, this is wrong with you, this is upgraded, you're not upgrading, you're, it's constant reminders of what's wrong in the world, so that you feel like you're always needing to fix something. And that's not true. And the only way that you grow and you learn is by doing things that are uncomfortable and scary. So me, I was raised by immigrant, minority, single mother, schizophrenic. So I really had no direction or nurturing or identity that was actually mine. I just kind of went with it, and I learned along the way what didn't work for me, because I did a lot of building of myself as a young child. So I realized early on that I was creating myself, and I realized that I was also hurting myself. by believing certain things, by doing certain things that I was told to do, I recognized that that wasn't helping me. So then I decided to take control and create myself, and raise myself and parent myself and nurture myself. And then I realized, okay, what am I feeding myself with? What beliefs am I adopting? What am I paying attention to? And what I started to realize is that I didn't know very much, and that it was up to me to have these experiences to grow and to learn. So me, I'm afraid of heights, horrified. And every chance I get to face this fear, I do it. And I have an amazing experience, and I'm scared to death. And, I've been in a hot air balloon, I've bungee jumped, Royal Gorge. I've done those things, and I look down and I'm scared. And when I go back to see, if I conquered it, no, it's still there. But the experience I had, the growth I had, the feeling that I had that I can do anything, bring it on. If I can do that, then I can do this. If I can do that, then I can do this. Speaking. I'm an introvert. I am very in love with isolation. I love to be alone. I love to know how I feel. I love to not have other vibes going on. And I love to explore my thoughts. I have no issues being in that world. But I also understand that it holds me back. It prevents me from growing. It prevents people from learning about me and not, filling in the blanks and deciding, who they think I am, which usually pretty bad stuff. Normally people go around with judgment. I mean, we all do it. We don't know enough about someone, so we make up a personality, traits, and we judge them. And then that's it. That's what we've decided. And I recognize that it's up to me to let people know who I am and explain certain things about me so that we can communicate better and we can decide if we're on the same page or not. A lot of the times we're not on the same page, and that's okay, because there's others that are on the same page as me, and they will find me and I will find them, and we will be drawn to each other because we're at the same level. And that's what life is. You put yourself out there, you're facing your fears, you're being authentic, and you're being yourself. You're not looking at what others think or what they expect, or you're just giving it what you got. You're doing your best, and that's where you get where you want to be. That's why it's so important to face your fears, be authentic with yourself. And when you're afraid, that's probably a really good thing. You're probably growing, so you should probably do a little bit more of that and learn from it. And maybe something that you never want to do again, and that's okay too. Have a great day.